Welcome to SagePay and to this video guide that details how to set up and use the integrated electronic mandate feature now available through your SagePay account. Having logged into SagePay, the first thing you want to do is go to Services, select Debit Orders, followed by Manage Debit Orders. Click on Electronic Mandates, and once in the mandate screen, you can create a new mandate by clicking the Add Mandate button as shown. Capture the required account details. These details will be the account reference and account name as they are to reflect in the master file. And the mandate amount is that amount which will appear on the mandate being sent to the customer to accept. Having submitted the account details, the next step is to add the contact details of the person to whom the mandate is being sent for acceptance. Both email address and mobile number are necessary fields because the customer is directed to the mandate site via a link in an email, while the mobile number is required to receive a one-time PIN as part of the approval process. Should you have the customer's banking details and wish to capture them at this time, you can do so. However, the customer is provided the opportunity to submit this information themselves at a later stage. Various additional master file information can be included at this point, however, it is not required in order to complete the process. Should you have any questions about these details, please do not hesitate to contact your account manager or their support team. You now want to create the mandate which will be signed by your customer. On Electronic Mandate, click the drop-down selector. A number of options must now be selected. These determine the frequency of the deduction, the month in which the debit order commences, as well as the day of the month in which the recurring transaction is actioned. In addition to being the day on which the first deduction is to take place, commencement day is also the day on which the recurring debit order will be processed, determined by the debit frequency. While only a single day of the month in which the customer is to be debited need be selected, you may wish to provide them with the option to choose for themselves from a number of suitable days, thereby improving the likelihood of a successful collection. This choice can be made from the drop-down list as shown. When the customer completes the mandate online, they will be presented with this list of available dates from which they can select accordingly. In December, the cash flow pressure of the festive season often means that it may be preferable to debit your customer earlier than usual. In order to remain compliant, this needs to be reflected on the mandate. Follow the previous process to provide the customer with a choice of alternative days if required. Include any agreement date and agreement reference number. Should you wish to process a variable deduction, check the box so that this can reflect on the mandate and be accepted by the customer. You may want to make use of our account verification service to verify your customer's bank details. Checking the box will run a bank verification, but only if the bank account number and ID number have already been added to the system. Please note, we charge per transaction for this service. Any questions related to price should be directed to your account manager. You may want to add your own clauses to the mandate, and this can be done by checking the box as shown. Please be aware, these additional clauses must remain in accordance with the required clauses for a debit order mandate and should not be worded so as to render your mandate non-compliant. Update the mandate to include all details and additions. Submit the mandate to view, and if you are happy with the content, scroll to the top and click on the Send Mandate button. The mandate will be emailed to your customer, and you will be returned to the mandate screen. Here you will see that the customer has been added to the list and awaiting authorization of the mandate. The customer is now required to complete certain information and accept the mandate. Having received an email, they need to click on the link provided and using the one-time PIN also provided in the email, log into SagePay's debit order mandate signing service. It is important that the customer use only their first name as captured by you under identification details in your SagePay account. The customer now supplies all necessary identification, address and banking details. They can also select both the regular debit order date as well as the December deduction date from the list of available options offered by you. Having checked and submitted their details, the customer is now able to view the mandate and, if satisfied, can sign it by clicking the button on the bottom right of the screen. At this point, they will be sent a one-time PIN via SMS. After downloading the mandate for their records, the customer signs out and is redirected to the SagePay website. They will also receive an email confirming that the mandate has been submitted. When you log back into the electronic mandate list, you will notice that the status for that customer has changed from awaiting authorization to accepted. Should you wish to, you can go to electronic mandates, where you can view the mandate and resend it if necessary. And finally, you will be able to add this customer together with all of their relevant details to the debit order master file by checking the box in the right-hand column and clicking the Update Master File button. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Should you have any questions or require additional information on our product offering, please do not hesitate to contact your account manager, whose contact information is available on the landing page of your SagePay account.